Oh, the flavor in that sauce is insane. It's like popping all over my mouth. Hey everyone, Jacqueline Maines here, your hostess with the mostest at America's Best Restaurants. Today we are in Mayville, New York, which is located right at the top of Chautauqua Lake, and we're here to check out music for your mouth. Let's go see what they have for us. Come on.
Morning, welcome in.
Hey, Al. Hi, Jacqueline. Nice to see you. We're so glad you're here. This is such a cute space, and I love the name, Music for Your Mouth. Oh my gosh, thank you. You guys have to tell me just a little bit about how you came up with the name.
Well, I'm a musician, so when we decided to do this, Al said, you know, too bad we couldn't come up with like a musical name, like Music for Your Ears or Music for Your Mouth, and I said, oh my gosh, she said, music for your mouth, let your taste buds sing.
I love that.
Yeah, it just fits. Yep.
That's
what we're trying to create. The food's so good, it just makes
you want to sing.
Yeah. Like a dining experience.
Yeah.
It's pretty,
Beautiful. So can I get a cup of coffee?
Yeah, I made you actually a Brahms, okay? Yeah. We gave the 4 classical composers each their own coffee drink.
As you should.
Beethoven is a caramel macchiato, Brahms is a white chocolate berry, Mozart is a mocha, and Bach is honey cinnamon latte.
So this is
this is white chocolate blueberry. Yep, and I did it hot. So
yes.
yeah.
Let me try.
Okay, there you go.
Thank you.
See what you think.
I smell it. Ooh. What berry?
Blueberry.
I can smell it. Oh, that's delightful.
Good. I'm glad.
Delightful.
Yeah, we have our own that we put up there, but anything anybody wants to customize, we can make pretty much any coffee you can imagine.
Yep.
Lovely.
If you can drink it, we can make it. And if you can eat it, we can cook it. We're more than just a coffee shop. Yeah.
I love the berry flavor in that. That's delicious.
Good. I'm glad.
All right, so more than just a coffee shop.
If you can eat it, we can cook it.
So what do we have coming up next?
Well, speaking of delicious, we have some really amazing menu items. A couple things we cook from scratch, and we'd like to show you how we do it.
Awesome, I would love to see it.
Let's
go check it out.
Great.
All right, as promised, Al told me there's a lot more things for me to taste, so what are you making me? And Chef Eric too, right? You guys are going to work in tandem today?
Yeah, we're doing just like we normally do when we're working at a dinner time. Eric's in front of the grill and runs the ovens, and I run the soup. I'm the sous chef, so I do all the...
Sweet.
Yep, so we're the Cajun seafood pasta is definitely a popular, flavorful meal, so we're going to show you how it's done.
All right, where do we start?
Start out with the fresh pan, the clarified butter.
Start this fire up for you.
Clarified butter, okay.
That's to sear our scallops. We do hand sear the same scallops, so they're really nice.
A really good scallop.
Right after.
Okay. Oh, you're giving them a little dusting there.
A little dusting.
Okay.
Not get too much flour because it ruins it.
Tell me, this particular dish, is this something you came up with? Eric came up with, all right.
That's one of my Cajun seafood dishes. It has a lot of flavors in it, a lot of different components that all come together to make it one extremely delicious dish, you know, so.
So tell me, what was your inspiration behind it?
Basically, a lot of people have always came to me and says, what's your favorite dish to cook? And I always say, my favorite dish to cook is your favorite dish to eat.
Well, that makes sense.
So it's not like everybody's different, so I like to go around to everybody. So I wanted to put all these different and unique components into one dish, so a variety of people love it. Even the gluten-free, vegan-free.
Right.
People, it's just delicious. So that's what I can try to come up with, is a dish that everybody can enjoy.
The thing I like about this is you don't get fresh seafood around here anywhere. So we're one of the places that are lucky enough to get that. So a good seafood dish is normally like frozen stuff that just doesn't come out right. So
it's not so good.
No.
It's not so good when it's not fresh, but you've got fresh seafood. That makes a world of difference.
Big, beautiful scallops. The lobster tails are the most flavorful.
Oh my gosh. So what else? What other seafood? You got lobster in it? You got scallops in it?
Crab meat.
Crab meat?
Yep, we do. Crab
Oh
meat.
my
Crab
goodness.
meat and then shrimp, grilled shrimp.
Holy moly, 4 different seafoods.
Right?
Nice.
We make it look beautiful.
I'm gonna get smacked with some seafood.
The best part about this dish is that every seafood is cooked differently.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
true.
I always tell everybody that too, that we do things the most annoying way possible for us. Because that's what it takes to get the food out, the quality of food that we're putting out. There's no
You do it,
shortcuts.
I was gonna say, you do it the right way. You do it the right way.
Everything from doing the pan sear scallops, and now we're gonna do the grilled lobster tail with the 8-herb olive oil.
8 herbs and then olive oil with that lobster tail.
Oh yes.
I am intrigued. I am intrigued.
You see, I usually cook it like I said, my lobster, my seafoods, and always do it with different
That's
things.
beautiful.
So,
Oh yeah.
very delicious.
Let me smell it.
Yeah.
Oh, I love olive oil.
A little tradition, a little bit of French, a little bit of Italian, a little bit of American cuisine all in one, you know?
So this will be good. We'll get a pan.
Crab meat there.
Now we finish the scallops and the lobster tails off in the oven, but we cook the rest of the food so it all comes out at the same time.
That delicious
That's
golden
the hardest
color
part
makes a
is
big
the
difference.
timing for me personally. I mean, I'm sure you've got that down pat.
There's times when we're busy that I'll have like 6 pans piled on top of pans, all getting heated at the same time. But we call that our food aerobics in here.
Food aerobics, I love it. So talk to me a little bit about your journey through cooking, like where it started to where it is today.
I'll take it from here.
I've always loved to cook. So when I was little kids, 10 years old, back then, when you were 10 years old, you could be a babysitter, be at home alone. I had brothers and sisters, and I had a mom that worked very long hours in the factory. So I started cooking just the basic stuff, hot dogs, mac and cheese, you know, whatever. And then
Sure.
little by little, my aunt was going to cook in a restaurant. She started teaching me the first thing, like I mentioned, is chicken cordon bleu. Was the first thing she taught
Which
me.
I'm so impressed because I'm like, I mean, most of us learned some scrambled eggs,
Right.
but you're like, oh no, I first learned chicken cordon bleu.
Lasagna, good homemade meatballs.
Love it. Oh, I can smell it. It smells so good.
Like spicy?
Oh yeah, I like spicy. I like spicy.
I won't make it crazy spicy. It'll be flavors still got to be there with the spice.
For sure. You don't want to melt my taste buds off.
White wine.
Oh yeah. Now we're talking. Now we're talking.
It's looking good.
Chicken broth in there. Flame that baby up. Chicken broth. And then Eric's having Alfredo sauce here.
Can I make that on camera? That Alfredo right there took me about 15 years to create.
Seriously.
So yeah, so it's one of my
For it
authentic.
to be like right where you want
right
it.
on point.
It takes about a half hour to make, so
Dang.
excuse my mess. but that's
Can you
fine.
tell me like one secret about the Alfredo sauce, or are you
All
not
fresh
giving away any?
herbs, traditional herbs, all freshly grated Parmesan cheeses.
No cream cheese or any of that wild stuff. We
Nothing.
just sticking it ourselves right here. Excuse me.
Fresh herbs, fresh. I hear fresh.
This smells so good. You might want to get a little whip of that.
Oh, I can smell the wine. Oh, we're plating that bad boy up. All right. That's beautiful.
Lobster tail in there, so you know you got it.
Oh my goodness.
You always gotta put your scalp in there. Pan sear scalp, they all got that little bit of a extra texture on the top for you.
Beautiful.
Like you said, everything has its own flavor.
Oh, and asparagus.
Yeah, still
Gotta
got a
have some
little bit more.
veggies in there.
Still got to pretty up the plate a little bit.
Okay, all right. I'll let you do your thing. We'll let him pretty up this plate a little bit, let it cool off. I'll grab a fork and be back for tasting. All right, this beautiful plate is ready to go. We've got our bites ready to rock. Cheers, man.
Cheers.
Ha. Oh my God.
Delicious.
Oh, the flavor in that sauce is insane.
I know.
It's like popping all over
I would
my
eat that
mouth.
every day if I could.
I would too.
So good. Try a little asparagus.
It'd be worth the weight gain.
But I do a lot of times for myself because I'm trying to watch my calories. That I do it without the noodles, just straight up sauce. And it's
Oh, yeah, heck yeah. I'll get a little asparagus.
perfect.
Oh, that was a big piece. Hold on. That was a big piece.
Stuff.
It's a little crispy.
Yeah, getting that crisp up on the grill.
Everything has its own
That is
texture in the
so
whole
delicious.
dish.
Love that texture. This sauce is to die for. The seafood is beautiful. That scallop is succulent. Oh, love this. Woohoo! One more bite, because I can't. Because I can't. That's delicious.
Amazing.
Well done. Well done.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. All right. I want to grab the two of you and let's go out and talk a little bit more. And of course, let's eat a little bit more.
Sounds like a plan. Let's do it.
so now I'm back with Al and Karen. I've snagged you out of the kitchen. I've snagged you.
Yeah.
I want to hear from the very beginning, you know, your vision for this place and how it came to be.
Well, really, we just wanted to create something super special. I've always wanted a restaurant. She's always wanted a coffee shop. So we made the two things together happen. And
We came to Mayville, and the opportunity was here, and we just fell in love with the community, and here we are.
Right. But yeah, we've had all kinds of people have been having their private parties with us. So we've been, we catered big parties. We had Mother's Day. We had one of the biggest days we ever had here. At the same time, she did a 120-person party in Fredonia. So,
yeah.
Oh my
goodness.
So
we also we cater. So we're bringing all of ours and Eric's talents to as many people as possible.
Twist my arm to throw a party, really. So we do a dinner program that's been wildly popular and just so much fun. Travel the world with Music for Your Mouth. And it's the fourth Thursday of every month. We pick a different destination around the globe, and we literally go there from here. So we do in the dining room
around the world through food.
Through food.
And she decorates this place, turns it into that.
Yeah, we did.
That country.
Yeah, it was awesome. So in January we did Puerto Rico. February was Mardi Gras, so we did the hurricanes and gumbo and jambalaya, all the things. Yeah.
Creole style.
Yep, and even the baby and the king cake.
Oh my goodness, really?
In March was Africa, so we had a guy in the kitchen working with us from Togo, Africa. So he helped curate the menu and he did the cooking that day.
Oh my goodness.
He came in and he and his wife went around and talked with all of the guests, and he played the djembe and sang. It was just awesome.
Special.
Yeah.
You keep talking, I'm diving.
Okay.
Yeah, you want to try it.
Yeah,
keep going. Sure. What else? What other?
June was my 50th birthday, and it happened to be on my 50th birthday the day
Yes.
was. So we went to Hawaii that day because Hawaii is the 50th state. So we had a luau. And one of the gals in the kitchen that does dishes on Saturday is Hawaiian. So V helped put all of the Hawaiian menu together.
Talk to me about that Powerball.
This is the bomb.com right here. So you can have it on quinoa or lettuce. I love it on the quinoa. So we start with quinoa on the bottom, and it has grilled chicken that's raw chicken when it comes here. We grill it on the grill, slice it up, it's fresh. Bacon made here. Fire roasted tomatoes, grilled artichokes, this onion jam stuff that they make that's to die for, and then this cheese from God is this brie cheese that is just
gooey and creamy.
And then they do his balsamic glaze on top, and the flavors literally explode. It's so good. I don't need anything else, just this.
Just that.
Oh, yeah.
And you're in your happy place.
I'm happy.
That's
Yep.
And then what about you? What do you have in front of you,
So this is
Al?
our grilled steak supreme sandwich, we call it.
Grilled steak supreme.
Yeah, and we got really good quality roast beef that is cooked to medium rare, and then we cut it up, put it on the grill with some peppers and onions. I have a pumpernickel sourdough bread that I use a garlic aioli to crisp up on the outside. And we cook the bread. The bread has inside of it that we have brie with a dark ale mustard and then onion jam again on top.
So many flavors in that sandwich.
And we throw the meat on just to release the flavors of the meat, and then it all becomes this gooey deliciousness. So
Right in the
it's messy, but it's
smack in
delicious.
it. Well, I mean, sometimes that's the best.
That's right.
Is the
I tell
messiest
people all the
best.
time, I said, when you first start eating my sandwiches, you're going to hate me. By the time you're done, you're absolutely going to love me. So, and that's what happens every time. We had a husband and wife sitting out front, and the wife said that the husband was very upset when he first tried to pick up a sandwich and it fell apart on him almost.
Yeah.
He got a knife and fork and said, this is the best damn sandwich I ever ate. So,
So there you go. You got it right.
Yep. Just need another napkin.
Yeah, that's right. So,
Well, we started off so small, like coffee shop, desserts, couple breakfast things, couple lunch things. And then it's like, oh, but wait, what about that one sandwich? Remember that one time we had over there? We add it. What about your sausage gravy? Oh my God, you have to put that on the menu. Oh wait, we forgot about the corned beef skillet. And then people just fell in love with the food. And they're like, you guys need to do dinners. And we're like, no. That's a restaurant. We're going home at 2 o'clock and having a life. Well, it just kept getting better and better. And then it's like, well, let's hire a chef and get our liquor license. So we did. And we met Eric, and it's like a bromance in the kitchen with those two. Yeah, it's just perfect the way they work together.
Well, he said this is the first place, like he's got 100% freedom in the kitchen. You know, breakfast and lunch was already mine, so I said, we got to do it the way that I'm doing it, and we can talk about changes if we need to.
Right.
But I want to always be the same, so it's consistent, because consistency is the most important thing
It's key.
in a restaurant.
Yeah, it is true.
Someone mentioned that in the beginning. People go to McDonald's, and I don't mean to call out, but they go to a place and they know what they're going to get there, and they're always
It
eating
tastes the same no
stuff.
matter where you are.
Right,
Yeah.
So
yeah.
people
It doesn't
come
matter
here
who's making the
for
sandwich.
the steak supreme. They want it to be a steak supreme every time.
Yeah.
You come for the gravy, you want it to be that flavorful gravy every time. So
The one you remembered.
That's right.
Yeah, right, yeah.
So and then we that's the same as everything. We always want it to be the same. So it's all my recipes for breakfast and lunch, and then for dinner it's all him.
He has these great ideas that
You guys allow him that freedom.
Exactly, yep. We find
And
out
that's
what
beautiful.
the fresh seafood is that we can get for that weekend, and he'll feature, you know, like red snapper or halibut or walleye, you know, something that we know that we can get fresh.
Right.
And that's what we feature for dinner. And then he just comes up with these crazy concoctions and
Right. Like at home,
Beautiful.
I always made a stuffed grouper at home. And grouper's our main fish that we have here because you can't get it anywhere else around here. Everybody's got haddock and cod, but we're too far away from the sea. But of course, we have a good supplier that we can get it from.
Yeah.
And so we always have grouper on hand. And I made a stuffed grouper at home with a crab stuffing. And everybody's like, you got to have that at the restaurant. So I brought it in and I showed it to Eric, and he said, well, what if we made a pineapple pico salsa and then a beurre blanc sauce on top? And I'm like, what if we did? And so that's what I made.
But if we did, everybody loved it.
Yeah.
So tell us, how can we find you guys online?
Facebook.
Yeah.
And Instagram. I'm on my
Music
name.
for Your Mouth?
Yep, Music for Your Mouth. Yep, music the number for your mouth.
Okay.
Okay. I'm on game. Social media I can do. Our website, music the number for your mouth.com, leaves a little bit to be desired. We're very busy at the
Well,
restaurant.
you'll have this episode to be able to embed.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
there's that.
Very
So-
technological.
Well, on that note, let's cheers on this because I
right.
have to taste
Do
this.
it.
I'm totally reaching onto your plate because it's beautiful. Ready?
I'll take one too. Yep.
Yeah, come on.
Here we go.
Music for your mouth.
All right.
Cheers. That's good.
Oh, that jam.
Yeah, the jam along
Got a
with the
little
mustard and everything.
Oh,
it's
sweetness
so
with
Yeah.
that. Well, thanks so much for having us
good.
and
That's
sharing
Thank you.
your vision, sharing your talent.
Thanks for
We
coming.
appreciate you
Oh
having
my
me here.
goodness.
Yeah, it's just been great just to be able to share our story and have you try our food.
Yes, it's been. I am so happy right now. Oh well, she's gonna show up with avocado toast.
Isn't that gorgeous?
It's beautiful.
Yep.
And I can't wait to dig
There you
into
go.
it.
You
All
go.
right.
You go. Oh my goodness.
Enjoy.
All right. Well, I'm gonna dive into this further. So I'm gonna have a moment with the sandwich.
All right. Thank you very much.
Well, folks, this is music for your mouth, and the only thing missing is you. And let me tell you, the food here definitely had my taste buds singing. I'm Jacqueline Maines, your hostess with the mostest at ABR, and until next time, where we show you where the best local eats are. Bye, everyone.